You are not ready for what you're about to see in this special video.
We share juicy real-life LankyBox stories like the time we married our online girlfriend, cringy school dance stories, and even the time we lost the love of our lives.
Stick around to the end to see why a kid was expelled from school for farting. Let's go!
Adam, I have a real story for you today.
Really?
This is the story of how I had an online wife. What is so funny? This happened. This is real. Now, when I get into this story, Adam, I'm gonna leave these with you, okay? I got you some tissues.
Oh, okay.
This one is pretty sad. I was 10 years old.
10 years old?
I think I was in
fifth grade?
I think I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
Back then, I was a real awkward kid. Still am now, okay? But I was very, very uncomfortable in social situations. And there was this girl. Her name was Amy.
Okay.
And I liked her for probably 2 years. Okay, ever since 4th grade, I'd be on the playground just chilling, you know, minding my own business. Sometimes with friends, most of the time without friends. You know what I mean? My favorite game in 5th grade was to go down the slide as fast as I could. There's a big slide that went in a circle, and I would just jump on it and go down as fast as I could.
I can just imagine you like trying to find like the fastest way, like putting butter on the slide.
Every time I would go play on the slide, Amy, I noticed, would always be nearby, just hanging out on the monkey bars, just chilling. Now this honestly was like a real life anime. Everybody knows Justy loves anime. This was like a real life anime. I was like the quiet kid, didn't have many friends, but this one girl, we never talked, but she would be like around. I was like, this might be the one. So around this time, I was, like I said, a shy, awkward kid, but I had one true love. Well, I guess
chicken.
Well, yeah, I love food. Okay, I had 2 true loves. Okay, the first was food. The second was this online game called Maple Story. Now, a lot of people know this game. Look, Adam, honestly, I was addicted. I was full on addicted. Like literally every day when school would end, I would run home. I would get home as fast as I could.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
you were running like this.
I was Naruto.
You were.
God, I need to get back to the village hidden in the leaves. I'm gonna be the next Hokage of Maple Story. In real life, I was a noob. Like I had not that many friends. I wasn't that good in school, you know what I mean? But in Maple Story, I was a baller in Maple Story. Like you have to understand, one of my big goals was to get my account to level 120. Now, for anyone who knows now, you could do that in like a day in Maple Story. But back then, it took literally like 6 months of just like every day grinding for hours. It took like a year. Like literally, I cared more about my life in that game than out of the game. Is that crazy?
No, that's not crazy. That's just sad.
It was a little bit sad. It was a little bit sad. But it became less sad because at that time, everyone in my class slowly started to catch on and play Maple Story. So everyone, including Amy, started playing Maple Story. I would play with all the kids in class and Amy would be there too. I don't remember how it happened, but we just slowly started to just kind of like, you can like privately chat in that game and we would slowly start to do that over time. At that same time, everyone started playing Maple Story. I started talking to her a bit more. And then we had a school play. Like all the 5th graders were in a play together. And so Amy got cast as like the pretty, like the lead female role. She's like this like princess, like lady, very fancy. And I got cast as the jester, as the clown, okay? Which is very suiting, very fitting. And this jester is actually her servant. We would not only chat in the game, but slowly we would like hang out and like rehearse lines and just got to know each other better. This was like one of the happiest periods of my life. Cause I was playing Maple Story, having fun, chatting with this girl that I liked for 2 years.
Wait, but basically what you're saying is, in the happiest time of your life,
yes,
most of it was spent in Maple Story.
Yes.
And when you're not playing Maple Story, you're pretending to be someone else in a play.
Yes.
So when you're happiest, you're not yourself ever.
That's correct, because look at my life now. I'm just trapped in a room with Dumbo, making these videos. Blink once for help. Blink once for help. Please, somebody help me. That's true. That's true. Okay, so like I was saying, this was honestly one of the better periods of my life. I was having fun online. I was chatting with this girl I liked for 2 years. People in school started to talk to me more because they knew I knew about this game. And I was hanging out with her IRL in real life talking about this play. It was epic. It was a great time.
Do you think she liked you back? Did you know?
I know she did because we became boyfriend and girlfriend, and online We had a marriage ceremony in MapleStory. Yes, we did. The whole guild was there.
Really?
We had a marriage ceremony in a video game. It was crazy. I had a wife, you guys.
You got married. Why did you give me these tissues though? When does this get sad?
We taken the Lanky ship into some rough waters right now.
What was it like though to have a girlfriend?
It was honestly, like I said, one of the happiest times in my life. We would hold hands on the playground. And let me tell you, her hands were nice. They were soft. They were not sweaty like these. Okay, they were nice and dry. And she smelled like strawberries. I still remember that to this day. It was crazy.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually now worried because I feel like I'm invested in this relationship.
Yes?
And you gave me these tissues.
Okay, I'll explain. Not only were people talking to each other on MapleStory, but we also back then, do you remember people had like instant messenger? It was like,
of course.
It was like Facebook chat or like DMs, but on the computer, okay? And so everyone in the class had IM, instant messenger. Now introducing, I'm only gonna refer to this person as X, okay? No names, just X.
No longer Amy. Just
No, this
X.
is not Amy. No, this is a different person.
Oh.
This is a different girl.
Oh.
X. X is older, and X might, this is not a leak, she might be a recurring character in a future story. I might tell, I'm not sure.
Okay.
So X came into the instant messenger, and she would start messaging me, being like, oh, haha, he, just making some conversation. I didn't know this at the time, but she was also messaging Amy at the same time. And
what did she say?
X would literally come in the chat and be like, you know, we just got to know each other. And then she was like, oh, how is your relationship going? I was like, oh, you know, it's going really well. And she would ask me questions like, what is it like to spend time with Amy, etc. And I was like, oh, you know, I get really nervous, like I really like her, etc. And she would twist everything and be like, oh, you're nervous around her? That means she's not the one.
Why was she trying to break you and Amy up?
That might be for a future story.
Oh.
Okay, she came in the chat and would just like ask me and Amy all these questions. Like she'd be like, I remember she was like, oh, what is it like when you're with Amy? And I'd be like, oh yeah, sometimes Amy like blushes and turns really red when we hang out. And then she would be like, no, Justin, when a girl turns red around you, it means she doesn't like you and you're embarrassing her. And I was like, no, please. And I believed her because she was older. I was like, why would she just lie?
Oh no.
Like, why would she lie? And I didn't know this at the time. She was doing the same thing to Amy about me.
What?
I don't understand it.
What kind of person does this?
Me and Amy started to get uncomfortable around each other, and I noticed like she would be on MapleStory less often, and like when we rehearsed lines, it just didn't feel the same. It was literally like we were in an anime. Like we liked each other, but it was getting weird and we didn't have the bravery, the courage to tell each other like what's going on.
It was like if you were the stem and Amy was the strawberry and X took Amy and plucked her off the vine.
Yeah, okay, yes, sure. So this whole story culminates at one of my friend's birthday parties, okay? So like I said, my life was getting better. I was making some friends. I got invited to this friend's birthday party. And naturally, what is everyone doing at the party?
Hanging out.
No, we're all on our own computers playing MapleStory, just in the same room.
Oh.
Okay? And now all the boys are there, and a lot of the girls are there too.
Amy's there?
Amy's there.
Okay.
Okay, X is not there. Everyone knew, like, oh, there's some drama going on. Like, what's going on?
Between Justin and Amy.
Between Justin and Amy, because we were like the only couple in the class.
Yeah,
like,
you guys got married.
That was my wife. Somehow, me and Amy ended up like in a closet. People were like, you guys need to go sort this out.
Wait.
Yeah, we were in a closet. I don't really know why. People thought that was appropriate at the time. And we both just looked at each other and it was so sad. We were just like, I think we have to break up. I'm noticing all these signs. It's getting awkward. We just have to break this up. But like we didn't know at the time that X had come in and talked to both of us on the side.
Can you get a divorce in MapleStory?
No, I don't think so.
So you're technically still married to her?
I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that was the whole relationship.
I do need these, man.
That was the whole relationship. Guys,
I'm sad now.
There's a serious moral to that story. Even if you're afraid to tell someone how you feel, you just do it anyways because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. And if I had just said something, we wouldn't have had to break up.
Do you know where Amy is now?
Amy's chilling now. I'm still friends with her on Facebook. She's got a great relationship. I'm still here, single as a Pringle, making videos with this guy.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it. So make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe subscribe if you want more of this type of series, or if you want to find out more. I'm curious now about the mystery story with X. But Justin, wait, you have to figure this out. Are you actually still technically married to Amy?
That's actually a good question. I don't know. I need to actually make a call to my lawyer. Yes, hello? I need to file for online divorce. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about how when I was in 3rd grade, I started my very first business for a school project. It was called the Paperclip Pals. And I have hold on. Let me explain. Stop. Let me explain. Now, like any good story, I started my business for one reason. Can you guess what that is?
A girl.
Yes, it was not for money. It was to win the girl. Yes, I was in 3rd grade, okay, and there was a girl in my class named Janice. I'm the quiet kid sitting in the back of the classroom, and I'm like, Janice? Justy, our names kind of sound the same.
JJ.
It's fate. It's
JJ.
It's fate.
J and Bay.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
True. Okay. I was a very quiet kid in 3rd grade. Okay, very well behaved. Okay. Actually, the teacher had a system in class back in 3rd grade where everybody's name was on a board. Did you guys have this?
Yeah.
With like the cards.
Yup.
Dude, this is child abuse. I will be honest. Okay. We had everybody's name up on the wall, and everyone had a card, and it starts green.
Yup.
And if you misbehave,
You get a yellow.
you got a yellow. And if you misbehave again,
You get a red.
You get a, and then your parents have to get talked to by a teacher. Okay, now you already know there's a bunch of yellow on the board, there's a bunch of red, because you know kids misbehaving. Hey,
What color were you, Justin?
Hey, you already know I was all green. I was the best behaved kid in class. I honestly was well behaved, but honestly part of it was because I tried to impress Janice. I was like,
So you thought if you didn't get in trouble, she'd be like, wow, that guy never gets in trouble. I don't like dating bad boys. I want a good boy. I'm gonna get with Justin.
yes, exactly. I had not yet listened to Red Velvet. I didn't know girls like bad boys. I thought she wanted a good boy. Basically, in 3rd grade, I was very awkward, very shy. But I thought, look, if I want to get noticed by Janice, I gotta do something crazy. I gotta stand out. You know what I mean? So, our final project in 3rd grade, it was a paper airplane competition.
Okay, so this was like the big final project at the end of the year.
Oh,
that was
man.
like a big part of your grade.
I was sweating. I was crunching the numbers.
I can imagine you on your laptop. You got Maple Story in one tab and like a paperclip document in the other, and you just typing like crazy.
I got the NASA documents, like the aerodynamics. No, okay. So this is a class-wide competition. It's every kid versus every kid. Only one winner will emerge. It's like the Hunger Games, but in 3rd grade. But instead of attacking people, we had paper airplanes, okay? I thought if I won, Janice will notice me, and also, after the contest, we were gonna have an ice cream party.
Oh.
So that was my chance.
Okay, so your goal was to win the paper airplane contest.
Yes.
Then take Janice, after you've impressed her, on a date to the ice cream party.
Oh, I was gonna ask for her hand in marriage
Now,
at the party.
had you talked to Janice at all before this?
Not once in my life.
Did she know you existed?
I don't. Looking back on it, not at all. Actually, I have to explain how this contest works. There's a bunch of different events, like who can get their plane the farthest,
Right.
Whose plane can stay in the air the longest, or who could like hit a target like the most accurate. The key was everybody starts with a different resource. So you might have like tape. I had paper clips. That's what I was assigned. Okay, someone else had scissors, and so the whole idea is everyone needs to work together and trade like a business.
Oh, so you would be like, I'll trade you 10 paper clips to use your scissors.
Yes,
something
exactly.
like that.
And the scissors guy would be
okay.
like, you can only have them for 5 minutes. And you'd be like, how about for 7 minutes if I throw in another paper clip? It was very intense. So you already know I had my little desk, my little table, and I made a little sign in the front that was called Paperclip Pals. I sell paper clips.
Well, you didn't have friends, so it would have been paperclip pal. Just one. Just one pal.
Paperclip person. It's just me. Look, I had no friends, and also nobody wanted to buy paper. Why would you use a paper clip on a plane?
It would weigh it
That's
down.
the dumbest thing I ever heard. So I was just
Sweating. No one wants it.
no business a little bit slow today. But I thought, look, I need to get really good with one sheet of paper. I got one sheet and that's it. I got no other resources. It was me versus everybody else. It was like I was in an anime. Let's go. I had one friend back then. She didn't go to school with me. She was like a neighborhood friend.
Was it your mom?
It was my grandma. It was a girl my age, and her name was Natalie. She was like a neighborhood friend.
Why didn't you like her?
She
She actually talked to you.
I don't know. My IQ had not yet reached 900 by this point.
Oh.
I didn't understand how romance worked. One of Natalie's hobbies was origami.
Okay.
And she used to teach me about folding, about all this different stuff. So actually, I was getting private lessons in the art of paper sorcery. So all these kids out here trading their resources for scissors, I'm like, I could just fold this and rip it.
Okay, this sounds a lot like Natalie liked you and you didn't realize it until like 5 years later. Like, she's teaching you origami. She's probably doing one of these where she's like helping you fold the paper.
Stop touching my hand.
Do you realize she probably liked you?
I realize
you
that
had a
now.
girl that liked you and you traded her for a girl that didn't even talk to you.
That is the story of my life, Adam. I must have folded over 1,000 paper. Just imagine my room covered in airplanes.
It's got like some like Eye of the Tiger like theme action music, just folding paper.
I was sweating. I had a headband. It was legendary. I still had not sold a single paper clip up until this point. But I basically developed the most legendary paper aircraft of all time. Adam, I folded so many of these. I literally spent hundreds of hours. I folded so many of these that even now, I folded one today, right here.
Wait, this is the airplane?
This was my airplane.
Is this a joke?
Guys, this is one sheet of paper. It is perfectly aerodynamically crafted to just, this thing,
Wait, this is your paper airplane?
That was my paper airplane.
This is a paper square plane. That was pretty good.
Okay, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
This was going to carry me to my dreams. I could already vision me and Janice on a huge version of this, flying through the galaxy together in love. That was my dream. This is an inspirational story. I turned my weakness into my strength because you know what I did? I said the paperclip pals are closed for business, everybody. I refuse to trade with anyone. You wanna know why? Because I stuck all 100 of my paper clips on this thing.
Wait, so you made a square from paper and you just covered it with paper clips?
Yeah, so basically, on the big day
and all the other kids showed up with actual paper airplanes, and then Justy Chroma whipping it out in the back like Yu-Gi-Oh with the secret trap card, just putting it out.
Everybody else had their little planes, little dingy planes. I was basically throwing around like a metal tennis ball. Like it was not even close. People were like, how far can you get? I was just like, it was like I was throwing a rock. I won every event. I smoked everybody.
Really?
With one sheet of paper because it was just a metal ball. I just won. Okay, now.
What did your teacher think? More importantly, what did Janice think?
This is where the story takes a bit of a tragic turn. I thought in my head, Janice, the teachers, everybody, all my classmates must be like, wow, he's so smart. He figured out how to turn his weakness of paper clips into a strength. But you know what was actually happening?
What?
Everyone was just super annoyed and like, this guy cheated. They're like, this guy has no friends and this is why. He cheated. I was ready. I was like, guys, where's my trophy? And where's Janice? I'm ready to ask for her hand in marriage. But the teacher came up to me and you know what they said?
What?
They said, Justy, you are disqualified.
Really?
I was actually disqualified. And you know what else? They said I had bad sportsmanship and I was banned from the ice cream party.
So you had to sit inside, probably.
I actually did,
in some hot classroom while all the kids, including Janice, are outside.
They were on the field
eating ice cream.
Yep. So you know some stories end with, you know, the hero gets the girl, he gets the prize. Or sometimes he just gets one and loses the other.
Yeah.
I lost both.
Okay, I just feel sad now because I'm just picturing everyone just eating ice cream, having a good time, and you just crying, looking at your name with the green next to it, thinking, no, I am loved. People still like me.
You know, Adam, I really did everything I could to try and get Janice to like me. You know, I had the green behavior card. I tried to win the competition to win her heart. I tried to turn into a bad boy, but ultimately, I was left a sad boy. At the end of the day, I know it's a sad story, but I was proud of myself. I turned a disadvantage into an advantage, and I did win. They never said I couldn't do that. They just made up the rules later. There is a real moral here, because I realized, look, hey, the teachers might not like you, the other kids might not like you, Janice might not like you, but I liked myself. I respected myself, because I won. I beat the odds.
Now, I've had some pretty bad haircuts in my life. Have you?
I mean, I've had some crazy ones.
So I'm gonna tell a story, and do you also have a story?
I got a story, but before we get into that, Adam, everybody check out the merch.
Guys, so many of you guys have sent us photos of you guys who have bought Boxy or bought the merch, and it's so awesome. So definitely keep sending us that. Check out the merch, it'll be linked down below, or you can click the card right here. And let's get into the story. Now, this story starts when I was in 6th grade.
Oh, man.
Now, you need to understand. At this point in my life, 6th grade is the year when you go from a 5th grader, elementary school, baby stuff, to 6th grade, middle school. The older kid, there's girls, you're starting to mature a bit. Now, when I was in 5th grade, I was pretty boring. I kind of looked like a nerd. So I was like, you know what? 6th grade, first day of school, I want to roll in there looking like an actual bad boy.
Like a baller.
Yeah. I was listening to some rock music. You know, I might have listened to some Red Velvet's Bad Boy. I wanted to be a bad boy. So I started wearing like some black clothes that had like broken hearts on it. Like I wanted to be like an edgy teen.
You wore a t-shirt with a broken heart on it?
Yeah, I was like an e-boy even back then.
Whose hearts were you breaking? Only one. Your mom's.
Yeah. I had this idea in my mind where 5th grade, I was a nerd. I didn't have any girlfriends, obviously. 6th grade, I'm a new me. I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna walk in on the first day of school and just be that cool dude that sits in the back. Just all edgy, all the girls looking at him like, wow.
Big on TikTok with the e-boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was the summer going into 6th grade. I was like, I'm gonna grow my hair out. And then right before school starts, I'm gonna get my hair cut in like a really cool, like bad boy way where it's like jagged and like kind of long.
What you mean jagged?
Like some bangs in the front, like covering one of my eyes, like that type of stuff. I was gonna look cool.
Okay.
Now, so back in elementary school, my mom cut all my hair because we just wanted to save money, and it's like, why does it matter?
That's
cut
smart,
your hair, right?
Smart,
So she would always sit me down in the kitchen, put me in a chair, cut my hair the same way. It was always like really nerdy.
True.
So this time I was like, Mom, you need to understand, this is not the normal routine. I want to cut my hair to look like a bad boy. So she's like, oh, I got you.
You pulled out the phone. You pulled out TikTok. Found some e-boys. I would look like them. She said, that's not possible. You better uninstall that app.
So I'm like, okay, I had this idea in my mind because on the first day of school is also picture day. So I was like, dude, I gotta look fresh for these pictures. So I'm like, Mom, school starts in a couple days. I need you to give me a haircut. I want to have this cool like bangs with the jagged edges. And,
dude, okay, put a pause. Your relationship with your mom is so interesting. Like, you just boss her around. What is this? You're like, Mom, it's your first day at school and you look super cool.
No.
You're gonna cut this way
She was like pumped. She was like, dude, I'm gonna make you look so cool. Like, I promise.
Yeah.
We were like pumping each other up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we don't have a mirror in my kitchen where she cuts my hair, so I can't see what's going on. My mom starts to cut my hair. I'm like, okay, remember, Mom, like, remember what I told you? She's like, Adam, don't worry, I got this. Now, she starts to cut, whatever, like she uses the razor, cuts it all nice and short, kind of goes around, like, it doesn't really feel like...
I don't feel like an e-boy yet.
But maybe this is like part of the process.
My mom been cutting my hair for 2 minutes. My TikTok DMs are still empty. Why?
And I remember she literally took the razor, like the electric razor, and just went completely in a circle around my head. I was like,
why?
Yes, this is gonna lead to the bad boy look. I don't know, like, and so she went in a complete circle, and she was like, "Okay, I'm done." I was like, "What?" And I could only feel it. I was like, "It feels kind of weird."
Wait. She went around like this?
Yeah, like a perfect circle.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's like a bowl cut. I'm like, all right, I guess it's the new me. Like, I gotta go see what this looks like.
Yeah.
And I remember so clearly, I walked to the bathroom. The light was turned off. I kind of was like, okay, mentally ready. Like, oh, this is the new me. Walk into the bathroom, turn on the light, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
I literally started crying. Literally. I screamed.
Why?
Because I look so ugly.
Dude, that wasn't the haircut.
Dude, I literally look like the biggest square of all time. Just such a nerd.
Why are you gonna put your mom on blast? See, dude, you literally so salty about this haircut. You've been waiting 10 years to tell this story.
Dude, I literally had the outfit on point. It was all black. It had hearts and tears and angels on it. I was like, dude, I need to look like a bad boy. And it was just not right. I just look like just a nerd.
Okay,
And that's basically it. That was the worst haircut of my life.
Okay, that actually kind of ties into my haircut story. Now, funny enough, Adam, now this is not scripted. I actually went through a very similar phase. I feel like a lot of people go through this kind of phase where they try to be like a bad boy, you know what I mean? I was listening to a lot of heavy music. I was dressing in like a bunch of dark colors, you know, real moody. Yeah, so you know, I was like 13-ish. I was listening to edgy music. I was watching lots of anime. I said, I want to look like one of these guys, okay?
In the anime?
Yeah, in the anime, you already know. So, I decided, I was like, I have to get attention from like people to make friends and also girls somehow. I said, I gotta be different. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold up. What did your hair look like up until this point?
I basically always had it like very short, like almost like a buzz cut.
Just like really boring.
Really simple.
Gotcha.
Really plain and simple. I said, I gotta glow up. I decided I'm gonna grow my hair as long as possible. Now I actually don't think that you ever knew me at this point. I used to have hair down to my shoulders. What is that? What is that face?
I'm just trying to imagine what that would look like.
Dude, it was actually really intense.
Would you do the thing where you go like this?
Yeah, okay, that's part of the story.
Really?
That's actually part of the story.
Dude.
So, dude, every part, like, you have to understand for guys, there's a certain threshold. When you grow your hair out, it gets to a certain point where it gets in your eyes, and then you have to go like this.
You gotta flip it like Justin Bieber used to do.
All the time, okay? I literally, part of this story was I started to develop neck pain because I was going like this, like 400, and it still hurts now.
People just think you're dancing.
Yeah, growing your hair out is such a process. It probably took me like a year, almost 2 years, and it got down to my shoulder. Okay, now at that level, you not only have to swish, you have to do a lot of maintenance, you know, you do a lot of products, you know, it was a very hard thing to take care of. As the hair grows out, you know, it enters like the danger zone.
Wait, was it worth it though? Like, were you getting more attention from girls the longer and longer your hair got?
I actually kind of was, but it wasn't necessarily like good attention. It was just like, wow, he's very different, kind of looks a little bit weird. He always looks like he just got out of bed, basically. The long hair was cool, but there were some major problems. The maintenance is really tough, okay? You had to do this thing a lot, okay? And also, like, when it was summer, it would get super hot. And then I would end up super sweaty. You know what that's like, okay? That's not fun. And then I was actually, like in high school, I was a swimmer, right? I was on the swim team, so we'd have morning practices. And then this one day changed my whole life. I got out of the pool and my hair was still wet, right? It was still wet. I was walking to class. Okay, this was during the winter. And my hair had literally frozen. Dude, it froze because it was so long.
Wait, so you just had like icicles for hair?
Dude, it literally froze because it was so long. Like, when your hair is shorter, it's like, I don't know, it's like closer to your head, so it's warmer, so it doesn't freeze. When it's really long, it froze, and then a piece of it chipped off.
Wait, what?
That's not a joke. It actually just broke off.
Does that happen to like girls with long hair?
I don't know, but it happened to me. That was the turning point where I said, no more.
Dude, that's dangerous.
It was bad. Okay, I basically threw an icicle when I did that. But I decided at that point, I said, no more, it's over. And I went home and I bought a razor. I bought an electric shaver that same day, and I buzzed my entire head. 2 years of growing hair out down the drain. So, you know, on the bright side, the maintenance was better. My neck pain got a little bit better. My hair was not snapping off anymore. But there is one big negative to when Justy has very short hair.
What?
I basically look like I'm a toddler. Now, I know Adam, of course, is the king of school dances, so you know.
I thought you were gonna say the king of cringe.
Which
is also true.
That too, yeah. So we're gonna get to that story in a minute, but for now, I'm gonna tell you about one time I literally got knocked out from how cringy a school dance was.
Okay.
It was crazy. Now, this story takes place in freshman year of high school. So, you know, I was trying to be a little bit cooler at that point. Now, in my previous stories, I said middle school Justy just didn't go to school dances. I said, that's not for me. Well, in high school, you know, I wanted to make some friends. You know, I started thinking about, okay, how am I gonna get seen by the ladies? You know? Okay. I was in high school and there was a dance coming up, which, when you really think about school dances, the whole premise, even in high school, is a little bit cringe because even at like a prom or whatever, there's like chaperones, which are like your teachers. Like, think about how cringe that is. Like, they see you like dancing, like, hey.
And one of the parents is over here just
and then
looking at
you have to see those people the next day at school. Like, that's cringe. I've been to a few dances. I was getting known, you know, in the scene, okay? And I had started to come up with a plan, you know, because there were certain things I noticed about school dances, okay? The first thing, the big thing, is that all the kids basically end up coalescing into like a circle, like a dance circle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then there's always that one moment that I really did not like, where the kids throw you in the middle of the dance circle. And then suddenly there's like 200 kids watching
and
you.
there's all this pressure to like do some sick dance move.
That's what I mean. And you know, I mean, Adam apparently is a dance legend, so he probably looked good in the middle of that circle. Me, on the other hand, I hated being in the middle of that circle. That's like my worst fear. Because then everybody's staring at me. I don't know how to dance.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless I go like, which I had not yet learned that move. I was there. I was like, I don't want to look like an idiot in front of all these people, in front of all the ladies, okay, and all the teachers, because they're gonna see me next day and be like, this kid's an idiot, okay? So I decided I had a friend back then named Carly. Now, Carly is a very short, very feisty person, okay? She was like very energetic and she was very, very popular at school. So I was like, I got an idea. Because me and Carly were kind of friends. I went up to her, I said, Carly, at the next dance, if I get pushed in the middle of the dance circle, I'm gonna do some cool move where I point to you. Yeah! I point to you and you're gonna join me in the dance circle. So I was like, you know, I was prepared.
So you had like a backup plan.
I had a backup plan. Like, if she joins me, everyone will watch Carly because she's pretty and fun and good at dancing, and I'll just kind of stand there and do this. Okay, so I'll remove myself from the cringe situation. So the big day shows up. Okay, it's the next dance. You know, you know, I'm looking good. You know, the ladies be rolling up on me. You know, so we're in the dance circle. Everybody's getting into the circle together. We're all dancing, you know, hey. And then the big moment comes. So there's the dance circle. There's people in the middle who are actually good at dancing. I'm like, oh, bruh, I can't compete here. But then I feel it. I feel the hand on my back pushing me in. Ah! Suddenly, there's 200 people. The beat's going, and I am there alone in the middle of the dance circle. I'm thinking I gotta act quick. I do my move, I find Carly, I point to her, I say, come on in, and then the crowd's like, oh, because it's like two people in the middle now, okay? Now, Carly, when I said that she was short and feisty earlier, I think the only way to describe Carly accurately is a firecracker. She's like an actual explosive, okay? She gets in the middle and starts doing a dance I've never seen before. Just like this. It was a little bit scary, but the crowd's like, oh! Everybody's freaking out. We're looking good. And then out of nowhere, I cannot make this up. This really happened. Carly hits me with one of these. An elbow connects straight with my forehead. I was knocked out cold. I just slumped over. And next thing I knew, I woke up. I was on the sidelines of the dance. I had an ice pack on my head, and I was sat next to all the teachers. They said, Justin, you're not allowed back on the dance floor. You gotta sit with us till you heal.
Wait, what, did Carly like feel bad?
I don't really know. I never really talked to her after that. I got knocked out in the middle of a dance circle.
Wait, but did it end up looking like really cool? cool? Like people were like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He literally danced so hard he got knocked out? Or people just like cringy?
I don't really know what people thought, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty cringe because I literally got knocked out by the cringe.
Now, that kind of leads into my story. Now, basically, my story involves a school dance, but it doesn't actually involve the dance. It involves the leading up to the dance, the asking of someone out. I was, I believe, in 10th grade, and there was a girl who I was just friends with named Emma.
Okay.
Now, at this time, I wasn't dating anyone. I actually didn't even have a crush on anyone. Like, there was no one I liked. And so, this...
Why you say it like that?
What?
Oh, you know, at the time I was single, you know. You always single. What you mean at the time? Huh?
And so I had this really good friend at the time named Emma, and we've been friends since like middle school. Like we were always just like really close, but we never like found each other attractive or anything. Like we never caught feelings. We were just actually friends. Now Emma didn't have a date to the dance, and I didn't like anyone that I was gonna ask. So I was like, oh, I could just ask Emma and we'll just go as friends.
Yeah.
Now there's basically a few very popular ways to ask a girl out to a dance.
Natural.
Like ranging from like the lamest to the coolest. On the lame end, you have like texting her, like Facebook messaging her, whatever. In the middle, you got like holding up a sign being like, you wanna go to prom with me? But on the cool side, you got like the crazy ideas. And I was like, I got nothing to lose. Like, she's gonna say yes because we're homies. Like, I might as well just go for the crazy option.
No, why would you do a crazy option to ask a friend to a dance?
Because I thought it would be cool.
That's not how that works.
It's like practice. I was watching some romantic movies. I was like, I gotta do something like this. Now, I had this great idea. Now, have you ever seen that really, like, cliche scene in a movie where the guy, like, holds a boombox over his head and plays music and, like, asks a girl out?
Yeah.
I was like, I wanna do something like that.
Yeah, oh,
So I was like, okay, I had it in my plan where I was gonna go to her house at night and like play some crazy loud romantic music and ask her to the dance. So that was my plan, right? The day comes.
Yeah.
It's like 8 p.m. I'm like, all right, here we go. I got some flowers in my passenger seat. I'm driving to her place. I'm like, okay, what song should I play? Okay, what should I say? This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I pull up to her house, load up my song on my iPod, connect it, start to turn up the music real loud, some like romantic piano music.
What was the song? Do you remember?
I think I just typed into YouTube like romantic song and then I just pressed the first one.
Wow, you really put a lot of thought into this one.
Well, what music should I play?
You should play that song 1,000 Miles, you know, by Vanessa Carlton. Yeah.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
And literally, it was like perfect timing. Like it started to rain, just like in those romantic movies. I was like, oh, this timing's perfect.
Just like in the horror movies. What you mean?
So I get out of the car, it's raining, I got the music blasting, so I have a sign, I go up to her house, I'm like, Emma! Because I was gonna call her out and like she would see me in the window. I was like, Emma, will you go to prom with me? And then it was like a couple minutes went by. I was like, Emma, will you go to prom with me? Like the song was already over, it's on to the next one. And eventually like her mom came to the front door and she was like, oh, hi Adam, Emma's actually not home right now. I think she had like volleyball practice or something. But she was like, yeah, she should be home in like 10 minutes. Do you want to like redo it? I was like, okay.
redo.
I was a swing and a miss. It wasn't actually that cringe. I was like, okay. She was like, yeah, she'll be home in like maybe a little bit. Like, do you want to like come inside? Because it's pretty cold outside. I was like, I'll just wait in my car. Eventually, Emma does come home. Like, I kind of like drove around the corner so she wouldn't see me. I ended up doing the exact same thing again. I turned up the music. I was like, Emma! And she did end up saying yes. Like, it went well. But there was a 10-minute span there where she was just not there and I was just sitting in my car. And I was just, is this the most cringy thing I've ever done?
Dude, there was a 10-minute span where you were in your car and you were like, Emma's not here. Maybe I'll just ask her mom. Now this story takes place when I was in the 3rd grade. Ab, do you remember much about when you were in 3rd grade?
Oh man, I was probably pretty cringy back then.
We still are now. Okay, 3rd grade is a real awkward time. You know, I didn't really have that many friends at school, but But I did have friends that lived on the same street as me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, your neighborhood friend.
Yeah, so I wasn't popular at school, but I had neighborhood friends, right? So when I was in 3rd grade, it was all the rage. You know, everyone was talking about one thing and one thing only. Scooters. Did you have a scooter when you were growing up?
Yeah, of course I had a scooter.
Okay, well, scooters, okay, they were all the rage. Everyone wanted a scooter. I wanted a scooter, but I couldn't get a scooter, bro. My parents would not give me a scooter, you know? I couldn't get one. So I had to turn to one thing and one thing only to get my scooter. Santa Claus!
Oh, you were gonna ask for a scooter for Christmas?
I asked for a scooter for Christmas so many times that year. I'm pretty sure Santa heard me all the way to the North Pole. And so I was at school, you know, everyone else had scooters. Okay, I didn't have a scooter. I was just alone playing, you know, Foursquare, you know, by myself. You know what I mean?
So it was like more one square.
It was, oh yeah, me. I'm a square. Okay? I was playing Foursquare by myself. I didn't have any friends, okay? And I was just thinking all day, every day, how can I get a scooter? Once I get a scooter, I'm gonna be so cool, bro. I'm gonna be all over the place on my scooter. I was gonna be sick. I was waiting, and then, thank goodness, Santa Claus, I waited a whole year. Santa Claus really came through with the jingle bells, and he dropped off a scooter!
Wow!
It was the greatest Christmas ever, Adam. I literally waited an entire year to get a scooter.
Did you cry tears of happiness?
I did not. I don't cry! You know, I'm real tough. I don't cry, but it was one of the happiest days of my life. I literally waited an entire year to get a scooter. I couldn't just ask for it and get it right away. I had to wait till Christmas.
Oh.
And it was a nice scooter. I was real happy, real thankful about it. It was real shiny, you know, brand new scooter. It had these awesome wheels that were see-through, man. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, man.
Wow, so when you went back to school, did everyone think you were super cool?
No, still no. Okay. Nobody thought I was cool, but that's okay. Do you remember what color your scooter was, Adam?
Mine was a silver scooter with red wheels.
Yeah, man, yeah. I had the silver with the see-through wheels, man.
Ooh.
Those are limited edition, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Now, anyways, so I had the scooter, and no, it did not make me cooler at school, but it made me cool with my neighborhood friends, you know, because I would ride it up and down the street. All the kids would be like, oh, man, look at the scooter, bro.
Wow.
Look at the scooter. Now, the other kids on the street, once they saw me have a scooter, they just asked their parents for scooters, and they had scooters the next day. Okay, so we all had scooters, you know, scooter squad. Scooter squad. You know what I mean? We were zooming up and down the street. We were having fun. So I got a scooter right here, and guys, we were kind of like learning tricks, like me and my neighborhood friends, and one of the first tricks we learned how to do was how to jump off a curb on a scooter, which is actually really hard to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, can you even do them now?
Oh, I can do it. This was just like the scooter I had in this story, guys. This is just like the scooter I got in 3rd grade. Check this out, bro.
You're not gonna wipe out?
I'm not gonna wipe out, dude. Check this out.
Okay, I hope you look cool.
Check it out. Guys, even jumping off a curb is pretty dangerous with a 2-wheel scooter, okay? So always be careful. Adam, yeah, you have a scooter now. I've seen it. It's one of those with 3 wheels.
Yeah, so I don't fall.
Okay, now this scooter, now we were having fun. We were jumping off curbs, but you know, quickly, we were thinking, man, we gotta get more extreme. We gotta become daredevils, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
So we were thinking, man, how can we make scootering more extreme? And one of the kids who lived on my street, his parents, actually, like his dad was able to like build a ramp out of wood, bro.
Whoa, like a jump?
Yeah, like a ramp. So it was like 2 triangles back to back, and like you go up one side and you get some airtime and you go down the other side, bro.
Oh, I gotcha.
Now, his dad spent quite a while in his garage, and because we all lived on the same street, we could see him working on it. He'd work on it every day, you know, every day in the afternoon, he'd be, you know, hammering stuff, sawing the wood, and we were real excited, okay? And then the big day came when the ramp was finished, okay, where everybody pulled up, looked at it, and it wasn't that high. It was maybe like a foot jump or something.
Oh.
But all of a sudden, everybody started sweating. Everybody starts sweating. No one wants to go first because no one wants to fall and look dumb.
Right,
you know
right,
I mean?
right.
And it's a little bit scary because it's a bigger jump than off a curb. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? It's time for me to glow up. I'm Justy. I gotta prove I'm super cool, super brave. I'm gonna go first, bro.
Wow, so in your head, you're probably thinking if you land some super cool big jump and do a trick, you're gonna be the coolest kid in your neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I did not do a trick. I just wanted to make it across the jump and not oof. Just not oof right away. Okay? So I was scared, but I decided I gotta push past my fear. I gotta prove I'm cool, bro. Now remember this is an important lesson for later, guys. Hey, don't do stuff that's potentially dangerous just to try to impress people. It's not worth.
Right.
It's not worth it, Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
because look at us now. Still no one thinks we're cool.
That's what I'm saying. We've been doing it for years. It's not working. Okay? Now, so I get to the end of the street. I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, everybody's watching me. They say, is he really gonna go first? I start pedaling. I'm pedaling. I'm pedaling. I'm pedaling. I'm zooming. And then I hit the ramp. And I'm flying. And then I land on the other side. Woo!
Wow, it worked.
Everybody goes crazy. Oh, Justy, you're so cool. Everybody goes crazy. Now, that was actually a pretty cool incident because everybody, was scared, but because I had bravery, everyone else felt brave, and then everyone else could do it. Because, yeah, guys, the jump looked a lot worse than it really was.
Oh.
Okay? So that was great. And then we spent a whole summer just going up and down that ramp. Like, I remember that was one of the greatest summers ever. We would just go up and down that ramp about 10 hours a day, bro.
Well, that sounds fun.
It was great. Now, very quickly, once again, we got bored, dude. We got bored of going off the curb. Then we got scared of going up the ramp. But then once we did it, we got bored. We said, we gotta find some more extreme thrills.
So what did you guys do?
We need the thrills to pay the bills. Okay? So one day, we're out scootering, we're exploring the neighborhood, and we found a new park that no one had ever been to before, okay?
Oh.
Now, this is pretty far from our street that we're used to, so we didn't know the park at all. We had no idea what it was like, and we were just exploring. We were having fun on the swings, whatever. We pulled up on the scooters, we were having fun, and then we decided to go off-roading. Okay, this is where the story takes a dramatic and dangerous turn, bro.
And so you're still on your scooters here?
We're on our scooters. We're going in the back trails, like off the, you know what I mean? Like there's like a park, there's a playground, but then there's like trails around it.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
We were going around the back trails because we were exploring. Now guys, this was unfamiliar territory. We did not know where we were. But we were together, we were going up and down the hills. And then we got to the top of a super big hill, bro. It was huge. I'm not even kidding. It would still be a big hill even now, today. We got to the top of the hill, and there's one lonely little road that goes all the way down the hill.
Oh.
And one of the kids, I'll never forget, looks at us and goes, hey, I bet one of you guys won't go down the hill on your scooter.
Oh no, tell me you didn't take that bet.
Oh, bruh. Now, okay, I gotta give some more. I gotta paint a picture. First off, it was raining this day, okay? So it was real wet everywhere, okay? The road was real wet. And it was muddy. This little trail was super muddy, okay? It was just covered in mud, okay? So we're all looking at each other thinking, I don't want to go down this hill because I might oof, for real.
Yeah, you might fall and slip in the mud.
I might oof. This might be it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was so excited that I had gone first across the ramp. I decided I gotta be the first one to do this.
Wow, you're so brave.
Nah. I wasn't, Adam. I was being dumb.
Wait, what happened?
It was a mistake, bro. Because this is where I realized there was an inner voice saying, nah, Justy, this not like the ramp. You go down this hill, you might never come back.
Wow, it's like there's an angel and a demon on your shoulder.
But I wanted to be cool, man. Now, remember what I said earlier? You can't just do stuff to impress other people.
Right?
Okay, I really knew I shouldn't have done this, guys. This hill was big. I'm talking big. I'm talking Adam probably wouldn't want to go up the hill now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a big hill, and I was scared, but I was like, I just want to look cool. So I said, you know what? Hey, I'll do it. So I get to the top of the hill, and everyone else says, we're going to walk our scooters down to the bottom. We'll meet you at the bottom.
So no one else was brave?
No, well, I mean, they wanted to see me go down the bottom.
Oh.
At the bottom, okay? So I was there alone at the top of the hill at a real crossroads in my life. On one hand, there is life, okay? I could grow old, be alone, make videos on YouTube. And on the other side, I could go down this hill and oof.
You might actually
I might oof, bro, but I thought, you know, I just want to look cool. I wasn't using my common sense. I should have just walked down that hill, really.
Wow.
But I said, hey, it's too late now. I'm gonna zoom. So I backed up. I started pedaling, and then I took off. I went so fast down that hill. So I didn't even have time to think. I went probably about 100 miles down that hill, Adam.
Whoa, wait, what happened?
I will never forget in my life, ever. I'll never forget the look on one of these kids' faces. I was zipped past everybody so fast. I looked at this one kid, right, who was watching me, and he looked like he saw a ghost, bro. The way he looked at me, he said, "You gon' oof. You oofed right now." I was so scared, and I couldn't stop the scooter. You know how scooters have like a brake?
Yeah.
It obviously was doing nothing, because I was going down just a straight hill. In the mud, in the rain, there was no stopping this scooter.
Yeah, because it was probably the wheels were wet, so the brake didn't work.
I said, this is it, Adam. I'm gonna oof, bro.
Oh, no.
And I looked up, and I remember at the bottom of the hill, there's like this part, like the hill, the path just cut off. It was a cliff on the other side, bro.
And it was just gonna go to the sky?
It was going to a cliff, bro. I was gonna oof. I accepted in that moment. This might be it. This might be the end of Justy Chromies as it is.
So you're flying down this hill, about to go off a cliff, and then what happened?
I made a last-second decision. I said, I can't end it all right here. I gotta jump off. I gotta bail, bro. I bailed. I jumped off. Now, guys, this was actually super dangerous. This is why you should never do anything like this in your life. I scraped up both my arms and my legs super bad because I jumped off a scooter going about 100 miles an hour down a hill.
Yeah.
But it was my only chance. It was my only choice. And the scooter, true story, guys. This is a true story. The scooter went flying off that cliff. It went flying off the cliff, and I listened for about 5 seconds, didn't hear anything, and then I heard a big crash, bro.
Wow.
It fell about 900 feet to the bottom of a pit, bro.
You actually could have oofed.
I almost oofed, bro. This is a real story, guys. Now, hey, me and my friends, we got up. I was pretty injured. My friends helped me get up. We looked over the edge, and the scooter literally fell about 100 feet down, bro.
Wow.
Literally.
Did it break?
It was covered in mud. It fell into like a muddy river, okay? The other kids felt so bad that they had like asked each other to do this, like dared each other to do it. They went down into the mud and got the scooter back for me. So it was a real friendship moment, you know what I mean?
Wow, but you still got really hurt.
Bro, I still almost oof. Now, guys, there's a real valuable lesson right there, guys, okay? Now, on one hand, you want to be brave, you know, you want to do cool stuff in life, but you also got to know your limits. You got to listen to that inner voice and not do stuff just to impress other people, bro. Because I might not be here today off just a scooter, bro.
Yeah.
That would have been so silly, huh?
That would have been real dumb.
Guys, always listen to your inner guide voice. Don't just do stuff to impress people because you might literally oof for no reason. Hey, yo! What's going on?
This is gonna be a fun video.
Hold on, let me back it up. This video really just started like that? There's no way. I'm going to the start of the video. Here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, Wesley.
Hey, Sheldon.
I want to get your opinion on something.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
I was thinking of asking Kayla to the spring fling dance.
Okay, so this guy has got a crush on a girl named Kayla. Okay?
All right.
Was he the one who was farting?
I think so, yeah. We'll see.
Kayla? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. What do you think my chances are?
Let's see. The population of Bayside times pi, carry the zeros, and I'd say the odds are about 1 in 2.4 million.
Okay.
Wow.
There's a chance.
So his friend says, you're probably not gonna get the date.
Oh, but he said there's a chance he might, dude. He might.
Huh. Not bad. So I have a chance.
Yup.
Well, why don't you just ask her now? Hey, Kayla.
Hey, what's up?
My buddy Sheldon here has something to ask you.
I do? I do. You know that spring fling dance coming up?
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it like next month or something?
I was wondering if you wanted to go. Oops.
Has this ever happened to anyone?
Yeah, Adam, it probably has people all the time.
Right, right.
It's nothing wrong. It's normal and natural. That's what Adam's mom says to him when he'd be putting that
And
dinner
Justin.
table. Nah, not me.
You
Nah.
think a lot alike with this guy.
Nah, you.
all right, all right.
Are you serious? Trying to pin it on me, bro?
You know that spring fling dance coming up?
Yeah, isn't it like next month or something?
I was wondering if you wanted to go. Oops. Sorry for that. Sorry. Maybe I'll just talk to you later.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, all right.
Like the two-parter. Oh, yeah. Like, hey, yo. Hey, yo, what's going on? This is what our content is coming to, Adam.
I guess so.
All right.
Sorry. Maybe I'll just talk to you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Bro.
Dude, what's that smell?
Wow. It's rough.
We can't watch this, bro. This is so crazy, bro. Like, could you imagine, though, like, farting in front of your crush like that and then just getting made fun of, dude? That's so sad.
That's
man.
pretty embarrassing, but I think this video is going to be lit.
All right, yeah.
Dude, what's that smell?
What?
Why don't you mind your own business, Travis?
I think it is my business. Haven't you heard of global warming?
Nice one. Did you come up with that yourself?
Yeah, so funny. I forgot to laugh. Ha ha. Oops.
Maybe you should go home and put on some rubber underwear, Sheldon. Or should I say, Smeldon?
Oh, you go put on a diaper. Well, okay, so he just called him smelled it.
That's not nice,
What
guys.
a roast, dude. What a roast.
Stop it, Travis. That's not nice.
I'll stop it once you stop fumigating the school.
You're really mean.
See you later, stink bomb Sheldon.
Sheldon has a digestive problem, and Travis wants to make sure the whole school knows about it.
Okay, what? Now, see, now I feel bad, bro. He's got a digestive problem?
I guess so, guys. Let's see what happens.
Will he ever get the chance to go on a date with Kayla?
Hey, Travis, how come you aren't having pizza?
Nah, man. I don't eat gluten. It's not a part of my physical fitness routine.
Yeah, I don't eat pizza either. It disagrees with me.
I'm really strict about what I eat because of my breakdancing.
What's going on?
Okay,
We're talking about food. She said pizza disagrees with her. How does pizza disagree with you? It can't argue with you.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know.
She doesn't like pizza?
And then he doesn't like gluten or something?
What's gluten?
I think it's like a type of bread.
I'm really strict about what I eat because of my breakdancing. You should try it sometime.
Okay, I mean, I do feel very bad for this guy. But he also is kind of like a mix of me and Justin because he has pizza.
No, it's you.
He
bro.
has pizza and milk on his tray.
No, this is Aiden, bro. Aiden sit down with a big glass of milk.
You got your glass.
Would he be sitting down? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Alright, guys.
Stand up, dude. Stand up, bro.
No, you're just gonna make a sound effect.
I won't.
You promise
I won't,
not
dude.
to make a sound effect?
Alright, stand up, dude. Alright, that's...
See?
No.
I said you would do it.
What's going on, bro?
Sheldon, maybe we should go sit over there.
Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
What is the stinky cheese? No, it's just Smeldon over here.
Can't you give me a break, Travis?
Yeah, if you stop breaking wind.
Maybe he can't help it.
Maybe he doesn't know the difference between the lunchroom and the bathroom.
What's going on? Is this real? Are they supposed to be laughing right now? I don't understand what's
And I like how he said his line with his mouth full.
Sometimes I go, I have to sit down at the dinner table, and mom says, "Hey, what was me?" This is so crazy. What is this video, bro?
Yeah, if you stop breaking wind.
Maybe he can't help it.
Maybe he doesn't know the difference between the lunchroom and the bathroom.
Come on, dude. Let's go eat over there.
You wanted to see us, Mr. Winters?
Yeah, we've had some smell complaints about Sheldon here.
Is he get sent to the principals for farting?
Hey, we shouldn't laugh, dude. He got digested.
I know.
It probably happens though. It
Yeah.
probably happens. Like, is it possible to go to the principal's office because you fart?
I don't know, guys. Let's see what happens.
Imagine
here.
you get sent to detention and on the sheet of paper, for a reason, it says fart. Bruh.
You wanted to see us, Mr. Winters?
Yeah, we've had some smell complaints about Sheldon here. Does he have any intestinal issues?
No, not really. Like a lot of boys, he's pretty active. Sheldon, not right now.
I can't keep watching this, bro. It makes no sense.
Let's see what happens to poor Sheldon.
Does he have any food allergies? Because we do have some kids with gluten intolerance.
No, he can pretty much eat anything. And I make sure he has a full breakfast every morning.
Fruit Loops are my favorite.
Oh, so that's his mom. Okay. I thought this was a teacher.
His mom, he said, Fruit Loops are my favorite.
Fruit Toots. Oh, man.
You be saying Sheldon be eating Fruit Toots for breakfast? Toot Loops? He be eating Toot Loops?
Guys, this might be one of the cringiest LankyBox videos of all time.
Bro, this is next level, bro. What's going on?
No, he can pretty much eat anything. And I make sure he has a full breakfast every morning.
Fruit Loops are my favorite.
The only reason I bring this up is we're getting a new chef to help those students.
Well, I'm sure Sheldon's digestive issues are just temporary.
Yeah.
They couldn't choose just like a short sat, like just a, just be done with it. Shit. These videos are crazy, guys.
Look at the mom.
Yeah, look at the mom's face, bro. That's Adam's mom. Anytime Adam and I do anything, I have to sit down, dude. I try to show her a cool trick on my pogo stick.
Oops.
I'm sure it is temporary, but until it goes away, I'm gonna need him to study from home.
What? I can't go to school anymore?
Not until we figure this out.
Now let's hope you do.
Sheldon's been kicked out for disrupting school. What can he do to get back in?
Is this real? Can you get kicked out of school for farting?
I don't actually know, guys. Let us know if you've ever heard anything like that.
Let us know if you've ever been kicked out of school for farting. Adam has.
No, I haven't. No.
Well, the test came back, and there's no indication of gluten intolerance.
No?
What are we gonna do?
It turns out your son is lactose intolerant.
Hey, yo, wait, so that's the doctor's lactose, that's milk!
So when he was drinking milk, that was the reason. Wow.
Wait, now it all is coming together. He was drinking a big glass of milk, and he said his favorite breakfast is Fruit Loops, that's cereal with milk!
And pizza has cheese on it. That's milk, yeah.
Bruh, wait, but what does that have to do with anything?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Lactose? What's that?
You mean milk, cheese, dairy?
Yes. You'll have to restrict those items from his diet.
Oh, we could do that.
Will that stop my farting?
It should, but you'll be surprised how many foods have lactose in them that you would never suspect.
What about Fruit Loops?
As long as you use a milk alternative like almond milk. We have a pamphlet that explains everything. As long as you follow it, you should be fine.
Okay, doctor.
Thanks.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. All right, things are looking up, man.
And he still gets his Fruit Loop.
Yep.
Sheldon, how's online school going?
It stinks. When can I go back?
Well, that's up to the school. But let me give them a call.
Can you tell them what the doctor said?
Of course, and hopefully they'll let you back.
Really? Change of diet did the trick?
Yeah, it was quite a switch, especially at breakfast. He can't even have French toast.
Well, he's welcome to come back, but he's gonna have to bring his own lunch.
Well, I'm glad to do that for him, but I know he's gonna be embarrassed.
Well, hopefully not for long, because I'm working on a new solution.
That would be great.
Okay, so he's allowed to go back to school.
Nice.
Oh, look who's back in school.
What do you want, Travis?
Did mommy pack your food? I see you have a new lunchbox.
Pretty nice lunchbox.
Yeah, it's like a cool shark.
Yeah, it's lit.
I happen to have a food allergy.
Oh, is that why you have more gas than a mobile station?
Whatever. I have to get to class.
See you later, Smeldon.
That's not cool, guys. Don't be mean like that.
I'd like to welcome you on board, Chef.
I'm so excited to be working here at Rebel High.
I hope you can help us with some lactose-free items.
Oh yes, at the hotel, that was one of our specialties.
Okay, wait, what kind of school is this? They got a fancy, like a chef at the school?
Wow, they got like Gordon Ramsay.
Hey, yo, and he said he's gonna work on food that doesn't have lactose in it.
All right.
It might be different here. You know kids, they only want to eat pizza, burgers, and chicken nuggets.
Well, perhaps this time we'll expand their horizons.
I haven't had pizza in so long. This new chef is amazing.
I thought she couldn't eat pizza because it disagrees with her.
I think that they're like switching out the ingredients, so now they use like healthy food ingredients, so now that she can eat pizza.
So they have cheese that's different?
Right, exactly.
They probably got cheese from cows that have toes.
Right.
Instead of the ones that lack toes. What?
I haven't had pizza in so long. This new chef is amazing.
I know, I really missed breaded chicken.
Well, I don't know what he's done to these fries, but they're the best I've ever had.
Okay.
So cool that this batter is lactose free.
I'm glad he told us that. Cool. Cool.
You know, the best part of my breakdance routine is when I do a head spin. You ever see anything like that?
Not that I can think of.
Who's farting right now? Is that you?
No, it wasn't
Who
me.
was that,
it
bro?
you?
No, who was that?
I think it might be the guy on the right.
Maybe the girl.
Maybe, we'll see.
What's going on? Maybe because she had the pizza.
Could be.
I don't know.
You know, the best part of my breakdance routine is when I do a head spin. You ever see anything like that?
Not that I can think of.
And I can do other things.
Travis, looks like you're letting loose a little bit there.
Why don't you mind your own business, Wesley?
Oh, like how you stayed out of Sheldon's business?
Sheldon's annoying. Nobody wants to be around him.
Okay, so now the meanie that was making fun of Sheldon, now he has the same problem. I guess those fries were not sitting right. Guys, this story is nuts. Now he's gonna get sent to the principals.
Sheldon's annoying. Nobody wants to be around him.
Well, at least he's not mean like you are.
You want to see mean? Why don't we take this outside?
I don't need to go anywhere, but maybe you should. Save everyone else, travesty.
Why don't you come with me so I can teach you a lesson?
You know, I've got somewhere to be.
I'm not gonna take you on.
What's going on here?
Nothing, Principal Winters.
He said he was gonna take me outside and teach me a lesson.
I have no tolerance for this sort of thing. Travis, see me in my office.
Oh, hey, Sheldon.
Oh, hi, Kayla.
I just found out that you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, sorry about that, but I got it fixed.
No, what I'm saying is I think that's really cool. I'm lactose intolerant too.
Really? We've got a lot in common.
So, I was thinking, you're a really nice guy.
Thanks. You think so?
I was wondering, are you going with anyone to the spring fling dance?
What?
Hey, yo.
No, I don't have any plans yet.
Bruh.
Well, I think it'd be really nice if we went together.
Let's go! Wow, he got a date because both of them are lactose intolerant.
Bro, this goes to show you can do anything you set your mind to if you're nice. Because, yeah, she was like, you're really nice. And if you are really farty, it doesn't even matter, bro.
Yup, still going to that party.
Still going. He going to the farty party.
Yeah.
Like, a date?
Yeah, a date.
Heck yeah!
I got that new meal plan you've been asking for.
Very creative. The kids are sick of burgers and pizza.
Yes, I've added more lactose-free items like you asked.
And lasagna? How could you do that without gluten or lactose?
All it takes is some creativity and experimentation.
Mr. Winters, you wanted to see me?
Clyde, can you give us a minute?
Sure. I'll be right over here.
Son, you and I need to have a talk.
Yes, Mr. Winters, that's why I'm here. Oh, sorry.
I'm not going to tolerate you being rough with any of the other students.
It's not my fault. He started it.
Oh, really? I was there. I saw what happened.
Look, I'm sorry. Just please don't give me detention again.
I can't watch this.
Oh man, look at this face right here.
Say what?
No.
Bro, what's going on?
This is probably the greatest video I've ever seen.
So crazy to me. So I get what's going on now. I finally put it all together. So they changed the items on the menu, and he can't have gluten, whatever that is, and the new food had gluten. So now he's got digestive problems.
Right.
Okay, who knew all these things could happen, man?
Yeah.
You better not. What's with all this gassiness? Aren't you one of my gluten-free kids?
I am. I've been eating really strict. In fact, the only thing I had at lunch today was French fries.
Well, French fries are gluten-free.
Well, here to interrupt. Did you say you were eating my French fries?
Yeah, did you make those? Those are the best fries ever.
What? Those are my Caribbean spice crusted fries.
Sounds good.
Wow, can my mom get the recipe?
You don't understand. It have lots of gluten.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Don't leave yet. Here are some must-see bloopers.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Oh, it just ends there?
It ends, bro. Wow.
Wow, guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Go check out LankyBoxShop.com and get LankyBox plushies.
This is officially takes the record for the craziest video LankyBox ever seen, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have pudding problems, it's all good. Maybe change your diet. That's what this video taught me. I always try to learn something.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Well, Adam, I'm thinking now we go eat some French fries.